Today, we are going to be doing graphing linear equations. Inequalities, I'm sorry. You've learned that graphing a line, when you're doing a line, it has an equal sign in it. Now we're going to be graphing inequalities. How do we do that? Well, you're going to get 2x plus y is greater than 3. This is an example. You're going to solve it just like it's an equal sign. Pretend it's an equal sign. Subtract 2x on both sides. You're going to get y is greater than negative 2x plus 3. The slope is negative 2. The y-intercept is 3. Okay, so how do we graph this? You're going to actually graph the line 2x plus y equals 3. You're going to make your little x, y, plug in some points, plot your points. Because it's greater than and it's not equal to, the line is going to be a dotted line. Okay, so you make a dotted line if it's not greater than or equal to. If there was a little line under there, you would make a solid line because then all these points would be included. All you have to do now is try a point either on this side of your graph or this side of your graph and see if the point is true for your inequality. If it's true, then the graph is actually shaded this way. And if 0, 0 is not true, it's going to be shaded that way. So you just pick any point on either side. It doesn't matter. See if it's true and see what happens. So I'm going to try 0, 0, and I'm going to plug 0 in for x, 0 in for y, and see what happens. So 0 in for y is 0 is greater than negative 2. I'm plugging in 0 for x. I just picked 0, 0 because 0, 0 is always easy. So let's see if this is true. Negative 2 times 0 is 0 plus 3. So this ends up saying 0 is greater than 3. Is that true? No, 0 is not greater than 3. So that means 0, 0 is not on the point. The graph is shaded this way. So that's how you graph inequalities. You shade in one side or the other. Again, it's the dotted line. Over here, we have the equation 6x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 10. Notice the greater than or equal sign. This time it's going to be a solid line. I'm going to solve it. And I'm going to graph it as if it was an equal sign. So I plugged in my points. I plotted them. I made a solid line so that, because it's greater than or equal to, that means all the points on this. Now let's see if it works. I'm going to try 0, 0 again, which is right there. You don't always have to do 0, 0. You can do whatever you want. I like easy. Let's plug in 0 for y. Let's plug in 0 for x. See what happens. 0 is less than or equal to 0 minus 5. Is 0 less than or equal to negative 5? Is that true? Anybody know? No, that's not. So 0, 0 is not on this graph. So I'm not going to shade in this way. I'm going to make sure I shade in the way that doesn't include 0, 0. So that's how I shade in my graph. This is graphing inequalities. You will be doing on page 265, numbers 1 through 18. Have fun.